So what can I say, dudes? I feel actually I don't want to say anything, and I have to be very active here on this last video. So if I'm not going to say anything here, and still, and I'm going to stay as a very indulgent person, then what the impression will my dudes and my viewers will see me just as a like I can't even control over my own feelings, and I'm giving motivation to the people. Then how could I seem, and how I will seen as in their eyes? So that is not enough good for me, and I have to be very active. And here might be I don't have to feel drowsy here anymore. So that's it. So we are here. We are here to talk on a specific topic or a vocabulary. So that's I'm here. So let's see what that vocabulary is. So that means prognosticate. What do you mean by the word pro prognosticate? That means predict. So don't even prognosticate your life, how it will become, how you will become, and how it will be. If you are struggling on your career, if you are just focused on your actions, and you are a very concentrated, dedicated, or also persistent, and you can also go despite obstacles, and there's a continuity. You're actually following discipline, and you don't need like any kind of motivational and inspirational sources, and everything is within you, that the hope you can, that or the rule and the discipline that you have to do anything at any cost, anymore. So in this way you are regulating your everything in a proper way. In that way you will have something specific and particular thing, and like amazing thing that would seen as an amazing thing. And you have to that what if you prognosticate yourself in that way, you have to be very hardworking and diligent person, and you always you don't have to chase anyone's like unusual and abnormal things. You just have to focus in your career, and you just have to chase your what your objectives, your your goals. And in that way people comes to know about you. Otherwise nobody will come to say you, if you do this, you will have this kinds of benefits, or if you do this in if you got involved in this case or something like that. So in this way you'll be what you'll see that seen as a like a nothing. So in this way you'll assume yourself, and you will see in their eyes. You don't need to show yourself your and show your every qualities and everything either to people like you are. So sometimes you can't, and you can be even fail to show all your qualities, because of the you must have firstly you must have good communication skills. In that way you can even able to express all kind of things other the people. So what on what matter you can actually behave actually what matter you want to talk. So that's it. No matter what the situation is become, that is even obfuscating you towards negativity, but you won't be divert. You are not born to be divert from all little things. So the journey is really vast, and it's time to be get serious. Not to sleep as a indolent and just to become a very distributed person here. So learn. You must have control over your own opinions, your views, perspectives. And when you wanted to suggest and advise someone's, so before that you have to firstly you have to good enough for in that field, or in that way. So otherwise you can that your advices and your suggestion will seen as nothing, and these will assumes as what worthless things. And that has to be, if you are not even, if you don't have control over your own feelings or opinions and perspectives and your daily schedule and routines, then how others could can be convinced by you? Nobody will convince by you, because you are not in a track, not in a positive way. So in that way everything's here seen like impeccable. So everything is won't be seen like impeccable. So that's it. So what can I say, guys? I don't want to say anything. So be very preservative person for your own progress, for the journey that you have to protect for all the time. So you have to go the ahead despite having obstacles, challenges, troubles in your life. You have to go no matter what the situation will become. Even that is really worse, and you are actually have to face and embrace that in reality you want the only thing you are following in your life, that you won't give up. you know you'll always become, and you will seen as a very tenacious person. And you has to be a tenacious person, has different kinds of what dimensions and features and characteristics, and he has to be. If nobody's like if you can't be like a tenacious person, then your existence will no more seen in a community or a society. So for if you want to be existed in the society, then you have to be a diplomatic person, and also has to be a very assertive person. You don't have to allow anyone to do anything for you. you know so don't let your identity to use by anyone's. So in that way, you are actually keeping yourself in a privacy. So keeping yourself in a private thing is really matters here. So otherwise here all the people are ruthless and reckless. They can even misuse of your identity or something like that. So that's why I don't have to say this word like already. I have already talked on this way or word, because it will seen as nothing if I repeat, and the repetition will become worse here. So that's it. So the next word is here, irrefutable. That means impossible to deny. If something is we can't deny that, and that has to be completed, and that has to be finished. So in that way, that's things seen as irrefutable. So that has to be like your chasing your dreams is irrefutable. So you must have to chase, you must have to finish, no matter how your situation is at this time. But only thing that you will apply and amplify in your life, that you won't give up, you are not get rid of giving on your dreams. So you are just focusing on actions, and just being concentrated and dedicated only on actions. So the actions will speak louder than your mouth, than your words. So that's it. So your actions has a lot of words that never existed in anyone's voice or something like that. So you have to be like that person. And we are also your parents, and your own self is expecting to be like that kind of person. And we hope that you will also become. So never ever feel like you don't have anything and you won't be successful or something like that. So you have to get anything at any cost, because you are a man. So as a duty of a man, he has to get anything for the family, to run his heart for the fulfillment, and the to fulfill his fundamental, his family is fundamental, and like any kind of needs, he has, that has to be fulfilled by that person. And you has to be a main earner of the family. So that's a responsibility, bro. You has to become, no matter how your situation is worse or really, like even the people are here cruel and ruthless in your family. You don't need to feel, you have to first, you learn to have to be like a person who's very resilient. So and another thing, you don't have to feel restless here. So even if you have feeling, and that way just do meditation, and that will, you can even able to uh, just come out from that and just live a life like a king, who don't have any problems. Even he has, but he's not he's just focusing on actions and how to do. And he has a lot of he has a creative mind mentality. And he's actually amplifying and using his ideas in his actions. And he's not even taking a little worries. So that's it. So all the things must be what amplified within you in this way. So that's it. So I also feel here drowsy, but I never starved and I won't starve. So this is the proof. Okay, guys. So you might have understood it, and you have to. So here maybe I'm not this all things may be seen as like pretentious things, but not. I'm not impressing anyone. Because it's doing for myself, for the progress of myself, for to get a what to get a better convey with the people. Even at a time of controversy with the people who are against me, against my perspective and opinions. That my perspective was full of goodness or something like that. But they were uncivilized and still against me. And in that way I have to my what my convey and communication skill must be better to say and express my opinions, views on that behalf of that topic matter. So we'll meet you tomorrow.